Hello, I'm Stuti Shukla. You are watching Krishi Jagran Business. Let's start with the agri-global news updates. McDonald's in Russia has registered possible brand names for the firm taking over its fast food restaurant there, including Fun and Tasty and the same one. The world's largest burger chain with nearly 850 restaurants in Russia is selling up to one of its local licenses in response to Russian military campaign in Ukraine and the subsequent wave of Western outrage and sanctions. McDonald's, which owns 84% of its restaurants in Russia, is one of the biggest international brands to leave since February. The restaurants that it owns are being sold to Alexander Gover, who runs a franchise operation of 25 restaurants. Other franchises will be given the option of working under the new brand. Subsidiaries of meat processor JBS USA have agreed to implement infectious disease preparedness plans to 7 US plants, in the wake of US congressional report finding that the industry largely failed to prevent the spread of COVID-19 among workers. The agreement was announced by the US Occupational Safety and Health Administration, which said the campaign will work with a team of outside experts to develop and implement new policies on engineering, ventilation, visitor screening, cleaning, and personal protective equipment. Food Standards Australia New Zealand is calling for comment on an application to allow food from a new genetically modified canola. The application seeks approval to permit food derived from canola, that LBF-LFK, which has been genetically modified to produce omega-3 long-chain polyunsaturated fatty acid and for tolerance to imidazoline herbicide. European Commission is open to a German proposal to delay new European rules on crop rotation in order to increase wheat production in the light of the Ukraine war, after the idea won approval from a number of member states. Earlier this month, German Agriculture Minister Sam Ozdemir called on the Europeans to temporarily push back to the new rules on crop rotation, originally set to come into force from 2023 as part of the bloc reform Common Agriculture Policy, by 1 year in order to up wheat production in the face of Russian attack on Ukraine. Russian President Vladimir Putin and Italy Prime Minister Mario Draghi discussed ways to help ease the international food crisis, with the Kremlin saying that could be done only if the West lifts sanctions. Vladimir Putin emphasized that the Russian Federation is ready to make a significant contribution to overcoming the food crisis through the export of grain and fertilizers, provided that politically modified restrictions from the West are lifted. Ukraine Black Sea ports have been blocked since Russia sent thousands of troops into Ukraine on 24 February, and more than 20 million tons of grain are stuck in silos in the country. Green Deal must remain a key priority of the agriculture sector in spite of the war in Ukraine, according to the CJEC Agriculture Minister Zdeněk Nekula, who is preparing to take over the reins as chair of the European Agri-Food Council in July. We can't focus all the time on increasing the production, but we have to add other aspects, the environment and other areas. As the CJEC Republic take over the rotating European Council presidency in July, Nekula will chair meeting of the Agriculture Minister until the end of the year. For more updates, stay connected with Krishi Jagran Business. Thank you.